Okay, so I grew up in Saskatoon. My name is Heather Thomas. I grew up in Saskatoon and found a career in health inspection. Moved to Fort McMurray, met my husband Russell, and through a series of interesting events ended up leaving the health inspection job due to chronic illness and entered the healing world. And so I've been working in the healing world, in healing arts, for the last 15 years. Yes, absolutely. So I've taught yoga for a dozen years. I've become a Reiki practitioner and Reiki master, as well as a craniosacral therapist, massage therapist, and I practice a number of other energetic modalities, meaning similar to Reiki, but potentially a little bit harder to explain. I'm a great life experimenter. Yeah, I follow my passions, my heart, what brings me joy. And if something's bumming me out or feeling heavy, then I just don't go in that direction. I pursue what feels lighter, what feels brighter, what causes my whole being to tingle and light up. So great life experimenter means that I'm multi-passionate. I love studying, I love learning, I love meeting new people, and doing work with my hands. Yes, so we started the Birdsong Studios business, and Russell started painting and selling paintings. It wasn't until a few years later that I actually started painting. So it was due to his influence that I became a painter as well. I tried his style, I tried portraiture, I tried painting animals, and I've landed instead with abstract, high texture, paintings that come out of nowhere. I may start with an emotion or an idea, and they morph into something else every time. It could be how I'm feeling in a day. It could be some other artist's work that I've seen on Instagram or Facebook and be inspired by. It could be taking a landscape and shifting into something surreal. It could be anything. So we have a children's book that's going to be released for the Christmas season. It's an alphabet book that is designed for all ages. And by all ages, I mean that while it covers the ABCDs, it also has paintings that Russell has done of different animals. And it also has a fact-based question for each animal, including a question for pondering for both the reader and the listener. Our children's book, Colors of the Wild, Animals of the Americas, so Colors of the Wild, Animals of the Americas. We hope that it inspires people to learn more about the natural world around them, as well as to ask the deeper questions as to why a crocodile grows 3,000 teeth in its lifetime, or why an alligator grows 3,000 teeth in its lifetime. Perhaps why a sloth is a member of the Xenarthran family, and why we put sloth under the X.
That is very interesting.
It's different, yeah.
Yeah.
And fun, and it's fun, and it's light.
Why does a crocodile need 3,000 teeth?
Well, what if you break a tooth when you're chewing on some haunches? You know, you might need to replace it. So at any given time, an alligator has 75 teeth in his mouth, and as they break or fall out, then he has to grow some more.
So they replenish.
Correct. Yeah.
Wow,
And the follow-up question is, how many teeth do you have in your mouth?
32.
Right? Are you sure?
According to my dentist.
There you go.
Very expensive dentist, by the way.
I would say it's more of a recent inspiration. Russell paints these amazing pictures of animals. And we've tossed the idea back and forth, and it just seems to be a nice marrying of both of our skills, my words and his images. And so just the timing is right. This is our first book, and we're publishing it ourselves, and we're expected to release Colors of the Wild, Animals of the Americas, mid-November.
Of this year.
Of this year, just in time for Christmas.
So that's coming very soon.
Yeah.
And where would people be able to find this? What's the easiest way to find this book?
The easiest way is just to follow our art pages, our Instagram, and we can, we'll be posting all over social media as soon as the book arrives. Yeah.
Is this typically how you guys get your clients? Is through Facebook, Instagram? You don't have a huge publicist behind you?
We do all of our own marketing, and we sell 95% of our art through Instagram and Facebook. That's a challenging question, because for me, I don't like selling myself. And I don't have a background in marketing, so I leave all of that stuff up to Russell, because he does have the background in marketing and he's very good at it. And so for me, I take care of all of the finances, I take care of some of the ordering, I take care of some of the shipping from time to time, I do accounts receivables and a lot of idea work. And Russell takes care of the customer service and the marketing and a lot of the productivity as well. So we have a good division of labor, and it works well for our team. I think we're all made out of components of different things. We are the accumulation of our past history, our perceptions, our beliefs, and how we approach the world around us. So I don't think any one of us can be defined by one single thing. I'm certainly not like that. I would do exactly what Russell told you. If money wasn't an object, we would be able to get in a van, travel across the country, across the United States, visiting all of the national parks where we can hike and walk and see new sights. Inspiration for writing and painting comes from the world around us. So if we move to a new place or travel through a new place, then that inspiration is embedded into our bodies, into our cells, into the work we do. So it's travel. The answer is travel. Happiness is, for my definition of happiness is external. Joy is internal. So if I'm content and satisfied with my life, what I'm doing, I've been productive in a day, there is joy there. If I'm excited about something, my joy increases. All the cells in my body light up. I feel like a lightning rod has hit my head or come up from my feet, and or a lightning bolt has hit my head and come up from my feet. And I feel like there's unlimited energy. That if there were 7 paths to follow, I could follow all of those paths at the same time. That's joy for me. That everything happens for our betterment. That's the first one.
Bad things.
Even the bad things. So I was ill with a chronic illness for 12 years. And part of that has caused physical disfigurement, my nose and my eye. And without that having happened, I wouldn't have found the lifestyle that I have now. And I love my life now. I get to play every day. I get to do whatever I want in my day that brings me joy and is fulfilling. And I may not have found that otherwise. I used to work a 9-to-5 job. I used to be a health inspector and working for government, dealing with a lot of policy, red tape, and bureaucracy. And it's very restricting, and there's not a lot of room for creativity. So I think I found my best path. That was one of the biggest ones, yeah. And it took time. It was over a number of years. So it resulted in a 180-degree flip of my perspectives and beliefs. That took time. There were a lot of days where I didn't feel that. And that's part of what I talk about in my upcoming memoir as well, is how to get from A to B through the messy middle, right? Yeah.
We're going to keep that for another time.
Okay. It's not quite ready yet. I'm still working on it, so.
Well, when it's just about ready, I'd love to come back and
This sounds good. Oh. Life is meant for living. And if you're not having fun doing what you're doing, find your fun. Because it's too short otherwise.